everyone and welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be all about what I am taking on our short haul flight for my newborn. So if you want to see what is in this changing bag and how I am preparing for the flight, then keep watching. So before I start this video, if you're new, hi, my name's Charlotte, I'm 30 and I am mum to 3. I've just filmed earlier on this week some videos of what I am packing in my hand luggage for my kids. So I also have an almost 6-year-old called Bill and a just turned 2-year-old Daisy. So if you want to know what I pack for them, then make sure you subscribe. So for anyone curious, this is the Hop Greenwich backpack changing bag and I absolutely love it. But I'm going to crack on and show you what is in here. Oh, it's so heavy. So I thought it would be easier to get all of this out and show you properly, and then also give you a quick tour of inside the bag. Now I went for a backpack changing bag this time around because I will have my hands free basically, and that is definitely important when you've got other children and you are at an airport where everything's really busy and hectic and you need to be very switched on and ready for any eventuality. Am I right? I think I'm right. So yeah, this is the Hop Greenwich and it is really quite an ample size changing bag, and all of this fits in very easily with room to spare. There is a back compartment here with space for your nappies and your changing mat, and then this little pocket here I keep any loose nappy sacks and wipes, and then the changing mat goes in there as well, and then I put all of the nappies in here. Then in this main pocket here is where I put everything else basically. So there are 2 pouches inside, if you can see, and that is where I put Stanley's spare clothes in this one and Daisy's spare clothes in this one. Then I put all of the bottles in here and muslins and that sort of thing as well, and just a few extras really for me. Then there is a side pocket here where I always keep the next bottle and bottle of milk, which I'll show you in a moment. So if Stanley's hungry, I can grab, fill the bottle up with the milk and we're good to go, rather than rummaging through here and trying to find the next feed. I always move the next feed into here, so it's really easy and quick. And then finally in this front pocket here there is a little pouch here where I actually store my cards that I'm going to be taking with me, like my bank card, my driving license, and then also some tampons, because you know you've got to be prepared for any eventuality, haven't you? And then I put some extra bits in here as well that I just want to be easy to grab basically. So I'm going to move this out the way and show you what I have packed. So over here are all the changing items. I have a big handful of loose nappy sacks here which go in that little pouch like I mentioned, and then I have around 6 or 7 nappies for Daisy. These are a mixture of Pampers and Aldi Mamere. I love them both, really good brand of nappy. And then I also have the same, if not a little bit more actually, probably about 8 for Stanley, and again these are a mixture of Pampers and Aldi Mamere as well. I also like the Asda Little Angels, if you are wondering. And then I have a packet of Aldi Mamere sensitive wipes. These are absolutely fine on both of my children. I am actually currently trying to move over to using reusable wipes, but I didn't feel confident enough taking them on holiday this time around, so I'm regrettably taking these with me out of convenience. But I am going to conquer you because you are really bad for the environment. Anyway, so moving on over here, we have 2 small muslins and then a large muslin swaddle, because these are great for mopping up sick, wiping mouths, keeping baby warm, like as a light blanket, and I just would never be without them. I've also packed loads in our main luggage as well. Then I have a light cellular blanket because this is nice and breathable and will do as well while we're away, and yeah, it folds up nice and small as well, so we're taking that with us. Then I have a Freddy the Firefly. I thought that I would have that with us just to sort of entertain him with, and also clip onto the buggy when we are traveling around in Mallorca as well. Then over here I have some spare clothes for Stanley, so I've got a spare bib, a sleep suit, and then 2 rompers. If you haven't seen a romper before, these are what they look like, and they're basically an all-in-one. This one was actually from Aldi, really cheap, and then this one I think was H&M, but he's got 2 there just in case he gets grubby or sick a bit or gets too hot and sweaty. Then you've got a change of clothes, well 3 changes of clothes for him actually. Then for my toddler Daisy I have a t-shirt and a pair of leggings because you can't go wrong with them, and they fold up nice and small and they're lightweight and breathable as well. Then I have a sun hat for them each, just an extra spare one. Bill has one, my eldest, already in his bag, and Daisy has another actually, but Daisy's quite prone to losing stuff, so I'm taking a backup just in case. Now on to feeding. There are many different ways that you can choose to feed your baby, and breastfeeding didn't work out for us this time around, so we are using formula. Now I'm going to be taking 3 of these Mam bottles actually, but I've just bought one upstairs to show you because obviously we're still using them at the moment, but I'm going to have all of them sealed and sterilised ready to go, and then along with that I have 3 bottles of the ready-made Aptamil formula. Now when we're actually away, I'm taking a tub of formula, a flask to keep boiling water in, and then I am also taking a little formula dispenser. But if you watch my what I packed for the kids video, then you'll be able to see those in there, just as a shout out and to let you know how we do things. But that is what I'll be taking. So I've got a fresh bottle for every feed, and I don't anticipate him needing any more than that. And then over here I'm going to be taking 3 dummies with us, but I thought I would bring one up to show you because we'll probably just have one on us for traveling. And then I have a dummy clip here, which is actually a special one just for the Mam dummies, which is what Stanley uses. And this little loop here clips onto the back of the dummy, and it's really easy to take on and off, so that's really handy. And then we also have his personalised Stanley one that his auntie and uncle got for him as well because it's adorable. Then finally are some bits for me. So I don't know if this is a bit ambitious, but I've taken a book just in case. And then over here I've got my card. So I've got my European health insurance card, my driving licence and my bank card, just 2 of those. So I'll be taking those with me and nothing else because I don't want to, you know, risk losing everything. And then I've got 2 pairs of sunglasses, a cheap pair from Primark, and then my Hawkers as well. I'm keeping those with me in hand luggage because I don't want them to get crushed when they're in like the main hold in my main luggage, just in case. And then I'll obviously have my phone with me and my camera, which I'm filming on at the moment, but also my tripod. And then I will also have some tampons spare, as I mentioned, because you just never know, do you? And then some paracetamol if me and Mark get a headache or anything, which is probably quite likely on a plane with 3 small children. And then here I have a clear plastic bag with our fluids basically. So I have some Calpol, and I pop the syringe in there as well just so I can keep them all together. Calpol is 100 ml exactly, so that should be fine to go through. I have Bepanthen cream here as well, which I'm taking. This is 30 grams. I don't know if this is a liquid or not, but I put it in there anyway. And then I've got a small hand sanitizer, and then a small little tub of some Metanium that I've squeezed out so we can look after any bottoms while we're on the plane and that sort of thing. But yeah, if we do have any other liquids, they will be put into here ready to go through at security. And yeah, that is everything, and I'm really pleased actually because I think I've got everything that we need, and hopefully Stanley will be a very well behaved little 11-week-old on the flight. So I hope this video was really helpful for you and gave you a few tips if you are new to travelling with a newborn, you've never done it before, because I know it's daunting. This is actually the first time that I've flown with a newborn. I've obviously flown at different ages with my other children, but never one this new, and I'm really happy with everything that I've packed, and I think it will serve as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new, because I would love to have you stick around. I really would, but I'll leave that down to you. And have a lovely day whatever you're up to, and I will see you next time.